Trigger. It's been some fucking time, hasn't it? Okay, hold on. Press up and down a bit. You can't use the little control stick thingy. The control nub. Light fuzzing on shirts. We can't fix that. And it's a limitation of our current setup. Whenever we do DS games, the fuzzing on shirts just cannot go away. I need different hardware to get rid of it. This is as good as it gets for now, unfortunately. Oh well. So we were here. Yeah, the first file is Dave's. Fucking yeah. Load this file. Now before we actually get going here, because this is going to be. Just wait. Don't move if you don't mind. Okay. What do you remember about this?
Practically nothing.
We haven't played it since September?
Yeah.
Was it September or was it August?
No, it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's now December, so I don't remember
it's currently
anything.
December for those of you watching it. Don't talk to anybody or do anything. Just hang out here just for a second, okay? That's some very good tea, thank you. Damn. Okay. First things first, Dave's not here because we realized that Dave, he just doesn't have time to do lots of light your green screen separately so it's a brighter color. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. We do that, Berto Alcon. It's actually a relatively dark green when we blast in like 3 independent lights on it to make it a lighter green. The only thing we can do now is repaint the room because Dave got this can of green paint for free. And it wasn't the right color green, it was kind of the right color green. So it was kind of the best we could do. But yes, we had, aside from Amnesia, which was a Halloween thing, which we just finished, we had 3 Let's Plays that involved the 3 of us all on them at once. That was Assassin's Creed, Mass Effect, and Chrono Trigger. Now, Assassin's Creed is like one of your favorite games of all time. Mass Effect is one of Dave's favorite games of all time. So we're going to be obviously doing those the same way with 3 people going forward. With Chrono Trigger, we realized that one, Dave just didn't, we didn't have enough time to do all 3 of those games with all 3 of us all the time. And 2, having 2 people who basically memorize this game constantly backseating you the whole time because you never played it before, basically ruined the experience, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just me and Naomi. We are playing on a 3DS, yes. It is a 3DS playing a DS game. Because I have a modded 3DS to be able to capture. Second point of business. This is like a before the show, I guess. We were mailed the Chrono Trigger Player's Guide. And this is look at this copy. It's a very ratty copy. There's stains on the back here. About 2/3 of the pages were ripped out and restapled, and I had to use crazy glue and Gorilla Tape to repair the guide to actually make it stick together again. But it does stick together again. And here's the thing. Even a guide in this condition for Chrono Trigger would be worth like $50. Like a mint condition guide for this game is like $250.
Wow.
These are rare things, and somebody parted with it. The chat can backseat, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you start it in upscaled or pixel perfect mode? Oh, Jesus. I don't think there's a mode for that. Let me in, I'm a fairy. Is Anutsu here? Who is here? Who? Hold on, let me see. Who's here? The only person who would really get this is Gameface Lynn. Anutsu would get it, Max would get it, and the BLG guys would get it, okay? So, Lynn, I guess, hear this for a minute, okay? If you're still listening. Let me just put the mouse somewhere that's not going to get in the way. Okay. Oops. That fucked up. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. The person who sent this guide to us, she said it is a girl. She watches the stream once in a while, but never chats in the stream, ever. She also occasionally, well, no, more than occasionally watches the videos on YouTube. Never comments. She's not a commenter. She's not a chatter. She does like Chrono Trigger, so maybe she's here watching. I don't know. Maybe she's on YouTube watching, all right? But her name, and Lynn, you're going to like this. This is not a joke. This is the real name. Her name is Salem's Lot Fanatic 166. Now, you're not going to get that, and most of the chat's not going to get that. The reason why that's funny is because our friend Brandon, who is part of the BLG channel, and is a friendly channel to our channel, and he's actually a really cool guy. I've like talked with him many times. He need to start with the game boots. Is that a real thing? Let me know, Fairy. Anyway, he was known as Mario Fanatic 166 back when he was like a really little kid on YouTube. Like he was like 8 years old posting YouTube, I'm Mario Fanatic 166, and it became like this big meme on BLG that people would be called something Fanatic 166. And whenever Inutsu donates to our show, he donates under the name NTG Fanatic 166. Coincidentally, this book was sent to us by Salem's Lot Fanatic 166. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what Salem's Lot is. I think it's like a Stephen King novel? I don't know. Gotta love those fanatics. Yeah, dude. But anyway, we got ourselves your upscaled video, retard. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, Man on a Fairy. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. Also, I can't restart the game now. We're already in it.
I mean, you could. You haven't done anything yet.
I can't for various technical reasons regarding Wirecast. I can't. Anyway. 166 Illuminati. Hey, Bunny Black, how's it going? So here, I want to hand this off to you.
I have no hands. Hand it off
just put it down for a minute. Like here, don't like the pages crack when you because of the glue, right? They go. Like here, check it out. Isn't this cool? Mm-hmm. I'll post pictures on the YouTube version of this. We'll go through it quickly, but like, look at there's like every character and all their moves and what they do. The differences between tech and magic, because we haven't learned magic yet, but you will. All the double techs in the game, remember that? Remember how the game had double techs?
Yep.
Every single one, all the triple techs, what they do. Yeah, see, like, man, it was awesome having these back in the day. Watching some weirdo stream a masterpiece during work hours. Well, I hope you don't get fired. Oh, this is the entire game, but on a timeline. So like here's all the periods of time, and you have to go to like step 1, step 2. You go like through all the periods of time. Like you see how much time travel there is by the end. There's a lot of time travel. You really got to pay attention to some shit. Yeah. And here's some more. But here. Oh, this is the charm list because this character can steal from enemies, and this is what you get when you steal from these rare enemies.
Cool.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger. It's on call work. It's okay. Don't lose your job for us. I appreciate you being here, but don't get in trouble. Okay. Oh! You can see the rips already. Oh! You see that? Oh! It's falling apart. I tried to fix it. It's falling apart. Okay. This is like here. This is like every time period with their maps, with their. You know, like here's what you buy in this place. Here's what you buy in this place. Like it's in depth. Okay. Oh, welcome. Hey, Dynasty Star. What do you see? What do you remember about this game? About the story? About anything? It's okay if you don't remember anything. We have a book here. Like we have Don't know.
I remember picking all the girls.
Oh, for your team.
Yeah.
Right.
We went to the future at one point. And now we're here. We
That
have to go
was-
back somewhere.
You have to go back to the future. We're not spoiling the story. We're not spoiling anything. I'm not showing her the actual meat of it, okay? Here. But to get you caught up, here's what we're going to do. We'll just put this down for a minute.
So you're just going to have me read the guide on stream?
Just a few passages, like 3 passages you got to read. Like here. Remember the Millennial Fair? You know, young and inexperienced, Chrono embarks on the journey of a lifetime. He'll battle strange creatures, meet new friends, and save the world from destruction. But first, Chrono must visit the fair. So this is the bit where nothing was really going on. You're just like exploring the fair. You meet the new girl. She gets warped in time. Remember? She's like, "Oh fuck!" And she because her magical pendant, right? Hey, Ars and Peace, what's up? And then you go through to save her, and you arrive in the Middle Ages, 400 years in the past.
With the dragon.
No.
That wasn't with the dragon?
That's later.
Oh, okay.
But in the Middle Ages, like here's the map of the Middle Ages, right? Like here's all the places. And you can see, like the map of the Middle Ages right there, it's very similar to the map of 408 or 1,000, the present, right? Because it's only 400 years ago. There's minimal differences. So let's kind of flip through here. Yeah, the Queen returns. Marley disappears after trying Luca's invention, and Chrono tries to rescue her. Chrono grabs Marley's pendant and tells Luca to activate the super dimension warp again. Like Marley, Chrono disappears. Attention cucking me? What the fuck, man? Is this a real thing? Hey, Torvar. And you see, you can go to the forest. Remember this stuff? Oh, they also drew every single item. There's the power glove. It's so bad.
Cool.
They drew. Oh, there's the shelter. There's like the power tab. They just drew every single item. This is fucking incredible. The stuff that you find in here. Now, if you remember, we go. It turns out she was mistaken for the queen of that era. We talk to her. She disappears.
Is that with the dragon?
No. Remember, Luca says, if the real queen is not found, Lean's descendant, Marley will cease to exist. Remember? What? Yes. Yep, probably Dynasty Star. I don't know. I gotta watch it first. But yeah, I'm trying to. You forgot all this. I'm trying to catch you up. Okay. So then we met Frog.
Yep.
And we were like, let's go into the cathedral and we're gonna save the real queen. Right? Remember doing that?
Yeah.
We did that. There's the real queen. We saved her. Lean stays with her king, but Marley joins Chrono and Luca as they travel back to their own era. They set off to find the time gate. So they just kind of warp out, and they're like, "We're back, we're back, we're back." And that's when you get arrested for kidnapping. There's the trial scene. They're like, "You kidnapped her," even though she went along with us of her own accord. They're like, "You kidnapped her."
Oh,
Had
yeah,
the trial
and
scene.
then
Broke
I
out of
fucked up
prison.
most of the trial scene. Yeah.
You fucked up almost all the trial scene. I remember. You broke up. You broke out of the prison. You fought the dragon tank. What are you laughing at? It looks like you just want to get on the game already. You just want to get on the game already?
A bit.
Well, you're not going to remember anything. Okay, in your escape, here's the trial. When the court of Guardia convenes, whatever. In the here's the map of all this shit. There's the future. That looks like shit because the future's fucked. Yeah. In our escape. We get to the future. We discover the world.
That stupid part where I kept getting stuck in the machine, right?
Oh yes, that's the factory.
Yeah.
We discovered. Remember this guy, the security guy, and we discovered the world's been destroyed by a creature named Lavas that we know nothing about. Know nothing about him.
Yep.
And then we do the race with this fucker.
Yeah, which I won really easily.
Yeah, that was actually really impressive.
Good at racing games.
Yep. We find Robo. Robo's like, here's the factory you got stuck in. There's the conveyor belt.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Do you remember this?
That was stupid.
Wonder how you're able to get the video out from the 3DS. Do you know if I found buy a $550 model? Portable niche? Yeah. About 3 years ago, I spent about $500 on it. I had a lot more money back then than I did now. I was working a different job in a different time. And $500 wasn't that much for me back then. It is now, but not back then. Anyway, yeah, we did the factory to turn on the power to get the fuck out of the future, and now we're here.
Okay.
We're at step 8 of the game, of like a total of like 30 steps.
Yeah.
The end of time is a wondrous place where time periods intersect. There you'll find a game save location, a special crystal that will restore your HP and MP, and a wise man who offers sage advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this game. Can you tell that I love this game?
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay, should I actually, before we actually get going on the game then, should I actually restart that, like he said, to get a crisper video?
It's entirely up to you.
I think I will. Do you mind if we take another, 2 minutes?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I just really wanted to show this off. Someone donated to us the second rarest guide out of all the Nintendo guides out there. I wanted to show it off a little bit of it, okay? I just wanted to be like, listen, someone gave up, a lot of money to give this to us, and I wanted to be appreciative. You can understand that, can't you? Can you understand that?
Yep.
Also, we have a little guy there. A little new. Yeah. You gonna do Chrono Cross over Chrono Trigger? Devo is the Krillin of this show. I'm not Krillin, for fuck's sake. I'm not bald. The rarest is Earthbound. Earthbound in this condition is like $250. It's like $1,000 or some shit. It's the rarest fucking guide in the goddamn world. Berto Alcom, we're gonna do Radical Dreamers and then Chrono Cross. I absolutely want to do it. You want me to close the window or something? You getting cold? You okay? You can't. The mic's covered up.
Where's my mic? Oh, it fell off.
Yeah, would you stop losing the mic already? Put it on properly. Put it all the way in there. Jam it in. Jam it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to take away this and this. Okay? You only see us now. And I'm going to set up... Okay, let me know, my friend. What do I actually do?
You gotta restart the game, and when it's booting up, you hold start.
Is that really this? Really? I've never even heard of that before.
That's what he said.
Shit, dude, that's awesome. Didn't know. Okay, I'll do it right now. Holding start while booting game. Oh, this is not gonna work, dude. I'm sorry, this isn't gonna work. I have to resize. Like, look at, if I were to do this, like here, I'll bring us back just so you can see what this looks like. Look at that. I have to like redo the whole fucking thing. If no. Sorry, it's got to be a bit blown up. That's just how it is. Because it's gonna take me like another 10 minutes to reset that shit. I'll do it for next time though. I'll do it for next time, okay? For now, this is okay. But next time I will do that. Thank you, though. That's like the actual first useful thing you've ever done in your fucking life since you were pushed out of your mom's vajayjay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wouldn't say it's the rarest. I'd say it's for market and say it's got the most demand for the amount of supply there is. That means it's rare, Dynasty Star. I think that's the definition of rare. Is there's more demand than supply.
Don't look at me. I have no idea.